with such a high turnover, it's hard to make a lot of progress. I want to make it clear that when you help kids or when you want to help in education, it's not easy. There is going to be some bumps in the road, and kids aren't always responsive to your help. But if you really commit yourself, if you really devote yourself, great things can happen. And I really want to push for that.
Is it easy for people to come in and want to tutor in a specific area? Is it, I mean, if they're in art or if they're in math or in geography, can they fit in those niches easily, or is it more random assignment?
I think if you have any kid that's responsive to help, you'll fit in.
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's if there is a student who wants to ask for your help and is willing to approach you, then, you know, as a tutor and volunteer, you'll have great success. It's really trying to figure out what we can do to show the rest of the kids, the disengaged kids, that there is help out there, that they can also succeed in school. I guess it's not, but that's not to say if you know algebra, please help.
Okay.
Please help. That's a great need for sure.
I'm asking you all sorts of questions about strategic intelligence here that you probably only have a feel for, but when kids are in a program like Focus 9, how do the other kids look at them? Do they look at them like they need help, or do they look at them like, I'm jealous, you're getting more attention, or do you have a sense of that?
I think Focus 9 is a relatively small class. It's only one class of 18 kids at a school with 1,400 students. So I'm not sure the cultural perception of Focus 9, but I can tell you that the kids inside have a really good time, and they really respond well to the help. You've been there yourself, and from your own personal experience, you could see that the students respond well to volunteers. I don't think there's that stigma around Focus 9, because we genuinely care for the students. They get their work done. They have nothing bad to say about Focus 9. It isn't as if they just sit there and we group and herd academically challenged students. That's not the case. We want to help them. We're trying to build relationships with them. That's kind of the goal of our program.
So you have a lot of energy, and you seem to be energized by face-to-face time with students, but you also seem to be energized by recruiting other people to be. So they're both charging you.
Yeah.
How do you allocate between those two? Because I'm reluctant to use the word evangelist, but you draw people to you, and you draw people to this system.
Thank you. It's certainly a challenge. There's no way to devote your time in the classroom as much as you can, or as much as students need, but also recruiting and managing volunteers. It's certainly a challenge that I face within myself, and I just do the best I can. What's really important is that I always challenge myself, that I always feel energized. That's when I know I'm doing the right thing, and that's when I know that eventually something good will come about. It's kind of like, I don't know, as long as you keep working, something will come about it. No doubt about it. I think I like to see things work, and I also like to put my money where my mouth is. You know, if I'm advertising for volunteers to come meet our kids and help them, I want to show our volunteers that I am passionate about this too, that I'm willing to get into the trenches to help kids line by line, math problem by math problem, verse by verse, that this works, this helps. I truly believe that, that's for sure.
We've got about 4 or 5 minutes left. Tell us a little bit more about Rockstar Supply Company. I understand they're supplying you with volunteers, but to some extent you're helping them draw people in?
Yeah.
Some of them are just pretty and handsome. They look like rock stars.
They're actually, at our first meeting, our first leadership meeting, that I had with the Rockstar Supply Company, we went around the table and we introduced ourselves, and I swear to you, like 70% of them started with, "I am in a band," and by day, and it's kind of intimidating because these people are rock stars. But to play the metaphor a little bit, we think that whoever wants to devote their time to students in St. Paul Public Schools, they are rock stars by almost definition. They are great people. They bring a lot of energy, and they help our students. More specifically to Rockstar Supply Company, this is a group of educated, bright entrepreneurs, business people, rock stars, fundraisers. We run the whole gambit of people. Rockstar Supply Company is great because they attract all types of people who want to help. And I can't say anything more, but I'm extremely grateful for them. And I want to encourage all of our viewers that they too can help, and that if they want to help, they can volunteer through the Rockstar Supply Company, or they can contact me directly. But most importantly, as long as they try to do something, apathy can no longer be an option. They have to do something.
Well, it's good for all of us to find our passions and our cores in life. We only got a couple minutes left, but tell us, what does the future hold for you? You seem to have gone off the pure science route, and are you looking at a career in education, or what do you want to do?
I right now can't see far enough ahead because all my energy is so focused on the present. That's the urgency I feel with this problem, is that our students need to graduate this year. Our students need to get on the right track. So I can't tell you definitively what I would like to do. I certainly would like to stay in education. I'm not sure if that means being a teacher myself, or being an administrator, or working in nonprofit sector. It's really up in the air at this point. And that's one of the benefits of working for AmeriCorps, is that I get to experience a whole gambit of career choices: education, nonprofit, fundraising. I mean, it's fantastic. I wish I could be more specific for you, but I wish I could be more specific for myself.
Okay, all right. Well, you're doing great work. You want to plug one of the websites again?
Yeah, I want to encourage you all, if you are looking to work for AmeriCorps, please check out mnyouth.net. That's Minnesota Alliance with Youth's website. That's my parent organization. I also want you to check out AmeriCorps.gov if you are interested in service, maybe not in education, but in environmentalism or in homelessness or VISTA, a whole slew of programs available. And I want to encourage all our viewers, if they are excited about volunteering, as excited as I am, and they want to make a difference, please find some kind of volunteer organization. One that I'm really excited about is Rockstar Supply Company. Their website is rockstarsupplyco.org. Go in, sign up on their email list, and they'll fix you up for some tutoring.
Well, Tim, congratulations on all you've accomplished already, and best of luck in the future. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it.
I've been talking to Tim Lee, an AmeriCorps Promise Fellow and volunteer in the St. Paul Public Schools. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again soon on the St. Paul Forum.